So today we're installing the Land Pride third function valve kit. You can see it comes with everything you need, from the hoses to route everything up front to the attachment. You've got mounting brackets, the valve assembly itself, dust caps, hardware, unions, elbows, wire ties, quick disconnect fittings, all the way to the joystick controller, which also includes your power and ground with an inline fuse. Now the first step in the process is to actually mount the mounting bracket. It goes just inside of the left loader arm on the left side of the tractor. There's already pre-existing holes in the frame to mount the bracket to. It's just a matter of putting the bolts and nuts in it, tightening everything down. Now it does say in the instructions that it is easier to do with the loader off of the tractor, but you can see it mounted right inside the arm there. And then the valve assembly itself will go in between those two arms on the mounting bracket. So I don't know if I said right or left side. The mounting bracket goes on the left side of the tractor, right down in between the loader arm. Now to mount the valve, you're going to use 2 1/4-inch bolts and nuts that are provided. According to the picture in the diagram, you need to orient the valve so that the A and B ports are up top, and they're stamped into the housing here. And on the bottom, you have P and T down here. So make sure you orient that the correct way when you mount it in the bracket on the tractor. So the 2 straight unions go up top in the A and B ports, and then you're going to put your 2 male quick disconnect fittings on top of those. There are rubber O-rings on there. I had pulled out the Teflon tape thinking I would put Teflon tape on it, but they have the rubber O-rings, so I don't want to mess up that seal. So I'm going to attach those right onto there for A and B. Now the 2 nuts here are 18 millimeter, but I've found that working with hydraulic lines especially, a small crescent wrench comes in real handy to keep from having to run back and forth to the toolbox for different size wrenches and all that. So I like to use a small crescent wrench a lot of times. Now on the bottom side of the valve assembly in ports P and T, you're just going to use the 2 straight unions. One side is threaded and it's flat. They have O-rings on top. The other side is beveled. And that's where your hydraulic hoses are going to attach. They'll go right in the bottom of the valve assembly P and T. You probably want to do all this before you actually put it in that mounting bracket on the other side of the tractor, because everything's easier to get to when it's out here in the open like this. If your loader is still on the tractor, you can just raise the hood and put the 2 bolts in from the inside, put the nuts on them up against the loader arm, and tighten those down. I think the instructions say to 8 foot-pounds, or hand tight with a ratchet or a wrench.